Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Jasper High School Baseball here on 18 WJTS. Tonight, the Wildcats back at home for another SIAC game as Evansville Harrison comes to Ruxer Field. Cats coming off that 14-12 win over Memorial. On Tuesday night, Cats had 14 hits, actually out-hit by the Tigers 16-14, but able to come away with the victory in that ball game. Cole Trevino will get the start on the mound tonight for the Wildcats. He will be opposed by Harrison's Levi Thomas. We'll step aside. We'll have the opening pitch from Alvin C. Ruxer Field right after this. Welcome back to Ruxer Field. Cole Trevino gets the start on the hill for the Wildcats against this Evansville Harrison ball club. The Wildcats have Ryan Like in left, Braden Giesler in center, and Tyler Atkins in right. Will Wallace, Braxton Brosmer, Andrew Noblet, and Matthew Wright, the infield third to first. Drew Bradley once again behind the plate. Cats and Harrison tonight. New Albany comes in here tomorrow night as the Cats and Bulldogs will renew their series. Always here at Ruxer Field. And the Cats with that 14-12 slugfest win over the Tigers of Memorial on Tuesday night. Braxton Brosmer had 3 hits, double and 3 RBIs. He's out of the lineup hitting-wise tonight. Tweaked a little injury, but he's playing the field tonight, as you heard. So Caden Bard, the center fielder, gets in for Coach Houston Dillman. They've made drastic improvements to their program since Dillman has taken over. First pitch is in for a strike, and we're off and running here from Ruxer Field. Beautiful night once again. This whole week has been fabulous. No wind right now here at Ruxer. Hopefully they deadened the balls from the other night. Man, those things were flying left and right in that one. All the baseball games that night had a lot of scoring in them. 1-1, Trevino deals with Bard with Baker and Levi Thomas to follow here in the first. This one tails outside. Kevin Holzman behind the plate. Pace Jenkins on the bases. Our friends in blue tonight for this SIAC matchup. These Tuesday, Thursday conference games. This one blistered in for a strike, and the count squares even a 2-2. Trevino making his first appearance on the mound this season. Barely missed inside. And he runs the count full at 3-2 here. Payoff pitch to Bard. Called third strike, outside corner. Bard threw his bat away. Thought it was ball 4, but he will take the left turn instead of the right turn and go back to the third base dugout. 1 away here in the top of the first. Play Baker, the catcher, straight away in the outfield. Next pitch to him is just a tad low, 1-0 to the catcher for this Harrison Warrior team. Trevino works out of the stretch completely. This is a fastball that's outside. This one wasted foul. This is in for a strike. And it's 2-2 here. Top of the first, no score. Glad you could join us tonight here on 18 WJTS. Next pitch on the way. Over right's head, down the right field line into the bullpen. Atkins as Baker stops at first base. So a single. First hit of the game. Warriors have a base runner at first for left-handed hitting Levi Thomas. Tonight's starting pitcher slightly open at the plate. From the left side, breaking ball in for a strike, and it's 0-1. Deep in the outfield with Like in left. Giesler in center and Atkins in right. Thomas waits the 0-1, takes a swing at it, lines it into left center field, but right at Giesler, he'll make the catch for the second out of the inning. Courtesy runner at first base For Baker, Matt Miller will step in. So Brooks Thomas gets in. Chase, the courtesy runner, back with the throw. Brooks Thomas plays first base tonight, hitting the cleanup spot. No score here in the first. This one hit sharply at Noblet. It's off his glove into shallow right field, and it's first and second for the Warriors. So a couple of guys on here in the first with two away, and Bard, the third baseman, will stand in. Cats had Whitsett go 2 2/3 on Tuesday night. Wright got the win. He kind of settled things down a little bit as they wheel back and bluff a throw. Wright went 2 2/3. As I say that, he still gave up 7. Noblet came in to get the save in an inning and 2/3 of no run, 2 strikeout baseball as this one fouled back into the screen. Cats after tomorrow have a Monday date at Heritage Hills, a Tuesday date at Wright's. Bossy next Thursday before the 4-team tournament next Saturday out here. The 0-1 from Trevino left the breaking ball hanging high, and the count evens up at 1-1. Couple of Warriors on the bases, a hit in air, put them out there with 2 away. Harrison trying to get on the board first here. Bard waits. Pops it down the right field line, twisting out of play as Atkins will give it a look and it'll rattle around the bleachers on a beautiful afternoon evening here at Ruxer Field. So Bard, the third baseman, waits. Play behind the runner at first. Trevino will bluff another throw back towards second, keeping Miller, who's courtesy running at bay over there. So Trevino, a couple of looks back there. Left a breaking ball up, and the count evens at 2-2. Wildcats 6-0 on the young season, currently the top-ranked team in 3A. The 2-2 dives low, and it's 3-2. Blake Duff, the right fielder, would be next here in the visitor first. Payoff right down the middle, and he struck him out. Trevino got him to foul it away. We have played through a half here at Alvin C. Ruxer Field. Harrison nothing, Jasper nothing. We'll take a break. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Ruxer Field. Levi Thomas, the lefty, gets the start for Harrison as Ryan Like will get in, a 286 batter for the Wildcats. First pitch of the bottom of the first, right down Main Street for a called strike. Cats it at 329 as a team. Thomas drops the glove and kicks and deals. Slow breaking ball dances in for a strike. Nolan Doan, Caden Bard, and Blake Duff in the outfield. Caleb Bard, Singleton, Spear, and Thomas in the infield. This one hit on the ground up the middle. Backhanded. Nope, it's through the glove of Eli Spear into center field. So the Wildcats have their leadoff man aboard here in the bottom of the first inning as Brayton Giesler will stand in. So both teams with some base runners here in the early going as Like sneaks one through the middle. And Giesler will hit a .412 batter. No home runs and 3 driven in. Bunts right back to the mound. Bobbled by Thomas. He'll pick it up, and everybody's safe. An error on the pitcher, Thomas. First and second. There comes Drew Bradley, a .471 batter. Cats with some action on the bases here. Don't know if Thomas was thinking about going to second or not, but did not get either player. This one in for a strike from Thomas to Bradley. Will Wallace waits on deck. Cats bat here in the bottom of the first, no score. Thomas slides it home. This one lined into right field for a base hit. It tails away from Duff near the Wildcat bullpen. Rounding third is Like, and the Cats will have runners on the corners, leading 1-0 here in the bottom of the first on the RBI single by Drew Bradley. So Lucas Tim will run it first on a courtesy running situation. So the Cats with back-to-back hits. Wallace takes it for a ball. This one popped out of play. Cats a couple of hits off Thomas. Still nobody out. Runners at first and third. Runner takes off from first, and he's in at second base. Tim swipes second. So Wallace will have two out there. Will hit a 3-run homer on Tuesday night against the Tigers of Memorial. That 14-run outburst. This one inside. The count is 3-1. Matthew Wright waits on deck. Cats lead 1-0 here in the bottom of the first from Ruxer Field. Popped up. Shallow right. Duff will draw a beat on it. He'll make the catch. The runner Giesler tags up from third. He'll come in. It's 2-0 Cats on the sacrifice fly by Wallace into right field, one away. Tim tags up and goes to third. 2-0 favor of the Cats. Runner down at third with one away for Wright. Infield in for the Warriors. Curveball in for a strike. Pause in the pitch. Chopped on the ground to short. On it is Singleton. He'll throw to first base, and they get the runner at first. Tim stays at third. And Cole Trevino, the pitcher, will bat. So Trevino a chance to knock in a run, help his own cause. Cats lead 2-0 here in the home first. 1-0 offering. This one line drive into left center field for a base hit, and it's 3-0 Cats. Trevino hung out a line drive to chase in Tim from third. So Thomas Hobbick will run at first base for the Cats. So Kai Kuntz hits for Brosmer tonight. Again, Brosmer, a little bit of a tweak, minor injury to keep him from the batter's box. He's still playing short. 0-1 the count to Kuntz. Runner at first with two away. Cats lead 3-0. Pause by Thomas, and he'll bring it home. Bounces into the dirt, and Hobbick will scurry up to second base on the wild pitch. Andrew Noblet waits on deck for the Cats here. 1-1 the count with two away. And backs him off the plate just a bit. And it's 2-1. 2 away, a runner in scoring position out there. Back to the screen, and Havoc will glide up to third. He's now 90 feet away with the fourth Wildcat run. Outside corner. And the count runs full at 3-2. Thomas ready. The payoff pitch. Line drive, right field, base hit, RBI for Kai Kuntz as Thomas Hobig comes in to score. And the Wildcats increase their margin to 4-0 here in the first. Fourth hit to go along with the fourth run. And the eighth batter to hit in the inning, Andrew Noblet stands in with the runner at first base. They'll hold against him. Noblet takes one at the letters for a strike, and it's 0-1 to the Wildcats' second baseman. Cats lead 4-0, bottom of first. Thomas comes to the belt and brings it home. Inside corner, and it's 0-2. No wind, perfect night for baseball here at Alvin C. Ruxer Field. This one into the dirt. Noblet lays off of it. Next pitch, Noblet chases one up, and that's the end of the inning for the Cats, but not before they get a 4 spot here in the bottom half of the first inning. We will head to the second. Jasper leads 4-0. We're back with more after this. We head to the top of the second. Cole Trevino takes a 4-0 lead here to the top of the second. Blake Duff, the right fielder, gets in for Harrison. Pitch, fastball outside, 1-0. Cats with a 4-run bottom half of the first inning. Trevino brings it home. This one hit on the ground to Noblet at second. He's up with it and throws on to right to start the inning. So Trevino has retired the leadoff man in the first couple of innings here. That will bring up Nolan Doan, the left fielder. Harrison in the all black, Cats with the black tops. One and 0. Harrison's hitter went back to the dugout and he slipped on the steps. That's a weird deal, those steps, and the whole dugout is concrete. A lot of people put those rubber mats around, and it always makes that loud sound. Well, Dr. Brosmer going to go over and check it out. Play will resume. So Doan gets in, nobody on and one out. Threw it right by the hitter. Swing and a miss. So Trevino out ahead 1-2. Next pitch. Strike 3 right down the middle. Trevino gets the punch out. His third strikeout of the game. And with 2 outs, Tyler Singleton, the shortstop, will get in. Strike at the knees there. Next pitch. And it's 0-2. Trevino looking for a 3-up, 3-down frame. The 0-2 from Trevino. Strike 3, got him. Trevino struck out 2 in the inning. We played 1.5 from Ruxer. 4-0 Cats will have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Ruxer Field. Bottom of the second we go. Cats on top. 2-0. Corey Kingsbury goes into play right field in place of Duff, who was injured. So Atkins gets in the 9 spot. First pitch is in for a strike. Cats sent 8 guys to the plate and scoring 4 runs on 4 hits. Took advantage of a Warrior error, like on deck, followed by Giesler here in the second. Fastball outside corner. It's 0-2 to the Wildcat right fielder, Tyler Atkins. Atkins at .357, no home runs, and 5 knocked in. The 0-2 to him. Punches it foul, right back towards us. And he stays alive, 0-2. Ball popped up, shallow right, out goes Spear, in comes Kingsbury, and it's Spear making the catch above his head for the first out of the inning. One away for Like, who singled and scored last inning. Getting New Albany in here tomorrow without Coach Chris McIntyre, who retired after last season. Longtime coach of the Bulldogs. Next pitch to Like. Curveball outside corner. Cats will not see Tucker Biven, who's off to the University of Louisville. It seemed like he pitched up here forever, played up here forever. This one slammed sharply at short. Glove by Singleton, and he cuts down Like. Ball hit hard on a one hop, and Singleton took care of it for the second out of the inning. Fastball misses inside to Braden. Two and 0. The wind and fire. Fastball high. Another fastball poured in there. Now it's 3-1. Hit on the ground at first. Up with it is Brooks Thomas. He'll go to the bag for the third out of the inning. Wildcats go quietly here in the second. They do not score. We are through 2. Cats lead Harrison 4-0. We'll step aside and have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Ruxer Field, we go to the top of the third, 4-0 Cats. 9-1-2 for the Warriors here as Eli Spear leads things off, bunts right through a pitch from Trevino, and he's down 0-1. Trevino had a 3-up, 3-down inning with a couple of strikeouts. He has fanned 4 through the first 2 innings here. Trevino waits and throws it, and Spear takes it for a strike. Cole getting it and throwing it. 0-2. Brings it home. Little half swing to nobble it at second. He dives for it. It's a base hit for Spear. Kind of just stuck the bat out. Didn't know if he wanted to swing at it and made contact. And a leadoff hit for Spear. Their second hit of the game. First time the leadoff man is aboard in an inning. Cats have the double play in order. Ball hit wide of the bag at third toward the Warrior dugout by Bard, the center fielder, a strikeout victim back in the first to start the game. Wallace, even with the bag and off the line at third. And Houston Dillman over there on the coaching line at third. Inside, got a couple of good players on his staff. Lawan Rollins, who was a really good player at Harrison and the University of Indianapolis. This one's fouled away, and Keith Ayers, the former Heritage Hills Patriot and Southern Indiana standout. Dad Henry Ayers, a longtime coach and AD at Heritage Hills baseball. 1-2 to the hitter Bard. Here's the pitch. Outside. And the count evens at 2-2. Jasper jumped on the Warriors with 4 in the bottom of the first inning. That's where we stand right now, 4-0. Hold against the runner, and Trevino fires one over there. It's trying to get the double play. Ball gets something on the ground at some fielder. Outside, and it goes to 3-2. Trevino has not issued a free pass so far in this game. Hits it on the ground, could be 2. Brosmer over to Andrew. Back to first base. That's 2 for the price of 1 and a double play. Round the horn, 6-4-3, and they take care of it. That is the double play ball that they were after. And Baker will stand in with the bases clean and 2 outs here in the third. Baker singled earlier. This one tails outside, 1-0. Big swing. One and one here. That is out. 2-1 here. 2 away. 2-1 offering. This one popped up, foul territory, first base side, and that'll land into the stands. Two and two. Big gap in left center for the hitter, Baker. 2-2 delivery. Dives low, and it runs the count full at 3-2. Hit on the ground. Brosmer glides over towards his right, comes over the top. Right makes the stretch, and the inning is over with the double play ball. They retire. Harrison in order will head to the bottom of the third. Cats 4, and the Warriors nothing. We'll step aside and have more after this. Back to Ruxer Field. We head to the bottom of the third. Cats on top 4-0. Drew Bradley stands in, knocked in a run with a single back in that 4-run first. Cats lead 4-0. Cats have out hit the Warriors 4-2. Jasper looking for their 7th win of the season against no losses. Bradley takes this one inside, 1-0. Levi Thomas, the junior left-hander for the Warriors. A 2-0 delivery. Slam right at shortstop, taken out of the air by Singleton. Bradley hit it right on the screws, but a line drive to Singleton. Will Wallace will bat. He flew out to right earlier. Wallace waits, and here's the pitch, and it's low. Wallace playing third base at 278. Has that home run he hit the other night, the 3-run shot. It's into the dirt. Ball shot into right. Going over towards the gap is Kingsbury. He makes the catch. A couple of hard hit balls, but no results. So 2 away for Matthew Wright. Thomas had a 3 up, 3 down inning back in the second. Thomas ready, and he'll fire it home to the Wildcat first baseman. It dips low. Ball popped up, should be easy for Kingsbury. And he'll make the catch for the third out of the inning. Wildcats go out with a whimper here in the bottom of the third through 4. Cats lead, or through 3, I should say. Cats lead 4-0 over Evansville Harrison. We'll take a break and we'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the top of the 4th inning. Harrison will have Levi Thomas against Trevino. Cole throwing 2-hit baseball with 4 strikeouts so far. He's not walked the batter. First pitch to Thomas, and he fouls it off. Thomas flew out the center field earlier, Brooks Thomas. And Caleb Bard to follow here in the top of the 4th. 45 minutes into this one here at Ruxer Field. Trevino breaks contact. Again, works out of the stretch position, even with nobody on. Leaves it outside to Thomas. 1-1 the count to his counterpart, pitcher Levi Thomas. Misses low. Two and two. Plateward. Line drive back into right. Atkins will turn his back to it. It's up against the wall on one hop. And into second base is Thomas, who hammered that pitch. Got on top of it and drove it into right field. Brooks Thomas will stand in. Third hit of the game for the Warriors. This one shot down the right field line, twisting foul over the Wildcat bullpen, and it down the hill. And better be heads up if you're walking around down there. 0-1. Cats lead 4-0. This one fouled off, first base side right, gives it a look, and it's into the stands. Oh and 2, Trevino. Cuts it loose. Punched into shallow right field. As Atkins charges hard, now it gets behind him a tad, but first and third now with nobody out. So Caleb Bard will stand in. He struck out to end the first. So back-to-back hits, runners at first and third for the Warriors. You're in the top of the 4th inning here at Ruxer Field. Glad you could join us Thursday night here on 18 WJTS for Wildcat and Harrison baseball. Backhanded by Drew Bradley, and it's 1-0. Gap in left center field. The pause and the pitch. That is in for a strike. One. Hit on the ground. Brosmer goes over towards his right, throws on a Noblet for one. The relay back to first, not in time. That chases home the first run of the game, and it's 4-1 Wildcats. Harrison gets the RBI fielder's choice. Thomas erased at second. Brosmer had to go over towards his right to make that. That's all they get. Chase the runner back with a throw here. So the Warriors on the board. It's 4-1. Kingsbury hitting now. Came into play right when Duff got hurt going down the dugout steps. Swings, and he punches it down the right field line, foul. Wearing that right field line out. Ride holds against the runner at first. That is low. Wind starting to pick up just a little bit. Not much on the flagpole out there, but around home plate. The 2-1 left center field, but right at like he'll come in. He can't make the play. It bounces behind him, and it'll be extra bases, second and third now on a sliding play by Bard at third. Like was in the left center field gap, and he kind of didn't know whether he should dive, not dive, and got caught in the middle, and it bounced, and then it got behind him. So it's 4-1 with runners at second and third with one gone. Fifth hit of the game, and here comes Doan, who struck out earlier. Takes a big swing, comes up empty. Cole would love a punch out here with the runners at second and third and just one gone. Trevino brings it home. Misses low and outside. 1-1 with one away. Runner out at second, a runner at third. Kick and fire. Outside corner for a strike. 1-2. Cole looks in, fires it. High fastball. So Harrison gets one back here in the top of the fourth. 4-1 Jasper, but Harrison with some action on the bases here. The break even from Trevino. Hit on the ground up the middle. Noblet ranges over, goes off his glove into shallow center. One run scores. Here comes the next play back in. Bradley could not tag him. It goes back to the screen. He was late on the tag, and the ball got away, and it's 4-3 now. As going down to second base is Doan. So Kingsbury and Bard both come in to score. And Singleton will stand in with just one away and a runner at second base. Singleton struck out looking. Takes a big swing, comes up empty, and it's 0-1. Next delivery. Low. Warriors putting the ball in play here in this fourth inning. Inside 2-1. Bottom part of this order here. Bradley's going to come out of the dugout. BK's going to go out there as well, and so little chat on the mound here. With one away and a runner at second. Infield comes in as well with that runner at second base. Singleton with a 2-1 count here. Runner out at second. Try to keep him close. Misses, 3-1. Ball 4. So first and second, Trevino walks his first batter. Wildcat bullpen gets up and running down the right field line. So Spear stands in. He singled earlier on a check swing into right. He's going to bunt, bunts through it and fouls it away. First and second, trying to get Bard up there, the leadoff man, with two guys in scoring position, perhaps. So Spear at the plate, 0-1 the count to him. Runners at first and second. The Warriors trail 4-3. Snap throw down to first base. Back in time is the base runner Singleton. Harrison still intending to move the runners up 90 feet here. 1-1 with one away. Trevino cuts it loose. Bunt foul. First base side. One and two, Trevino fires it. Fouls away. 1-2, first and second, one away. 4-3 Cats here in the top of the fourth. Plateward left it high, 2-2. The 9-hole hitter right here. Ball, 3-2. First and second, the payoff pitch here. Swung at ball 4 and fouled it off right above our heads. So Spear trying to battle here with 2 strikes. The payoff pitch. Hit on the ground, could be 2. Brosmer to nobble it for 1. Back to first base, another Wildcat double play, and this one ends the fourth, but the Warriors pick up a couple of runs, actually 3 runs in the inning, and we'll head to the bottom of the fourth, 4-3 Cats. You're watching Jasper Baseball on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the fourth. Cole Trevino leads things off. Cats lead 4-3. Harrison got a 3 spot in the top half of this inning. Trevino, Kuntz, and Nobble at the hit here for the Wildcats. Thomas and the Warriors got a little new life here. They about hit the Cats 5-4. Cats have been kept off the board in the second and the third after that 4-run first. That is high. So right down the middle. 3-1. Sternberg continues in the Wildcat bullpen. 3-1 pitch. And the leadoff man is aboard here. A courtesy run for Trevino. Thomas walks. Levin will run first. Oh, Jackson Whitson, I should say, will run first. Whitson running at first. So Kuntz at the plate with a runner at first and nobody out. Pitch on the way to Kuntz. Low, blocked by Mason Baker. (1-0). Fouled off toward the Warrior dugout, third base side. 1-1 here to Kai Kuntz. Singled, knocked in a run back in the first inning. Runner takes off, throw down to second base. Pretty good throw, and safe though. Whitsitt got in there. So 2-1 with a runner in scoring position now. Whitsitt takes his lead. Throw back, and nobody was really covering, but Spear went back to catch the ball. This one hammered back into left. Doan turns on it, and it is up against the wall. Whitsitt rounds third. He scores. It's 5-3 on the ringing RBI double off the bat of Kai Kuntz. Kuntz 2 for 2 with an RBI in each plate appearance. 5-3 now. Here comes Andrew Noblet. He's got a runner in scoring position with nobody out and a runner down there at second. Thomas looks at the runner, brings it home, and it's into the dirt once again. Baker dives for it, keeps it in front of him. Here in the bottom of the fourth inning. Low. Time called here. So back running at second base is Whitsitt. So he runs for Kuntz out there. The 3-0 now to Noblet. Ball 4. So a couple of walks and a double with nobody out. Cats lead 5-3 here. Atkins popped out the second earlier. Shallow right field. He's going to bunt. Bunts it nicely out in front of the plate, and then it spins foul. Oh, 1 low. Like on deck. 1-1. Here's the pitch. Bunts it foul. One and two. Pitch. Missed inside. 2-2 to Atkins. Nobody out. 5-3 Jasper, bottom half of the fourth inning. Play behind the runner at first. Here's the pitch. Atkins pops it up into center field. Caden Bard will make the catch, and they fake the tag coming to third, and Harrison gets it right back in, so they don't execute the bunt, and they pop it up and back of the top with Like here with one away. Got Thomas on the ropes a little bit, got one those runs back. One and 0. Like 1 for 2. Pitch inside, 2-0 to the Wildcat left fielder. Braden Giesler, the center fielder, waits on deck. Pitch. 3-0 now. Strike there. 3-1, first and second. Thomas throws it out of the zone. Bases are now full of Wildcats. So third walk given up all in this inning. Houston Dillman's going to come out and chat. They didn't have bullpen action earlier. Braden Giesler gets in after the mound conference. Bases full of Wildcats. Pitch high. 1-0 the count to Giesler. 0 for 2 on the game so far. Pops it up mile high into right center field. In comes Bard. He'll make the catch. They're going to tag up, throw up the third base line, and it's a good one. And he cuts down Whitson at the plate. He was not going to hit a cutoff man there, but he cuts down the base runner, and it's a double play for the Warriors. Cats get one, though. They increase their lead to 5-3. We'll head to the top of the fifth with more on 18 WJTS. We go to the top of the fifth inning. A new Wildcat pitcher, Will Wallace, in relief of Trevino. Thomas Hobbick plays second. Andrew Noblet goes to third with Wallace on the hill. Bard will stand in. 5-3 Wildcats. Wallace throws it. Ball chopped on the ground. Right at Brosmer on a couple of hops. Braxton comes over the top, throws it low, and in a throwing error as Wright tried to dig it out. Could not do so. And the leadoff man is aboard. Wallace worked in the DuBois game on Friday night of last week. 2 innings, 1 hit, no runs. Walked 1, struck out 4. In his lone appearance. So Baker, the catcher, this is the top of the order as Bard got on. Now here's Baker in the 2-hole. 5-3 Cats. Takes it for a ball. Trevino, 4 innings in his debut. 5 hits, 5 runs, struck out 4 and walked 1. Here's the delivery. Runner takes off, pops the bunt up, right back at you. Judd with the fire back down after it stayed on the top of the roof. So runner at first here. Runner Bard got a good jump. 1-1. They throw back over. Keep him there. 5-3 Jasper here in the top of the fifth inning. One. Popped up. Second base. Going out is Hobbick, and he'll make the catch. 10 feet into the outfield grass for the first out of the inning. One away here for Levi Thomas, the pitcher, who hammered a double back into right. Came around to score. Out with the first pitch from Wallace. Like Giesler and Atkins in the outfield, Noblet, Brosmer, Hobbick, and Wright the infield. Back behind the plate is Bradley, the 1-0, but first to throw over. Thomas, 1 for 2, open at the plate from the left side. Hold against the runner at first. The 1-0 pitch. Big swing wide of the bag at first with that foul ball. So Thomas with a 1-1 count working against Wallace. Runner at first. Harrison down 5-3 here in the top of the fifth. Throw back over again. Cats out here with New Albany tomorrow, youth baseball night. See it later on at 10 on 18. And you could join us tonight as well. The 1-1 delivery. Inside out swing, netting third base side for Thomas. The 1-2, but first another throw over. One, two, offering runner takes off, cut on and miss. Bradley's thrown down to second base, not in time. And Thomas goes down swinging, but they have a runner at second base now. First strikeout for Will Wallace. Here comes Thomas, Brooks Thomas, who's 1 for 2. Curveball in for a strike from Wallace. And it's 0-1 to the first baseman, Thomas. /foul, first base side into the Wildcat bullpen. So Wallace works out ahead 0-2 here to Brooks Thomas. Oh, and 2. Wallace brings it home. Got him. Ball gets away from Bradley. He'll fire to first base to complete the strikeout. Warriors get a base runner, but he is left out there. We'll head to the bottom of the fifth. Cats lead 5-3. We'll take a break. We'll have more Wildcat baseball right after this on 18 WJTS. We go to the bottom of the fifth inning. Wildcats lead 5-3. Drew Bradley will lead things off against Levi Thomas, the lefty. He's gone the full way. Gave up 5 hits. Cats scored 4 in the first and 1 more in the bottom of the fourth. Bradley takes this one for a ball, 1-0. Bradley lines sharply to Singleton at short, also knocked in a run with a single. Pops it back, high into left, going back on it is Doan. Warning track, the wall, and it's gone. Drew Bradley, his first home run of the season, back into left field. It makes it 6-3 Wildcats. Well, the Cats add on here, double up the Warriors 6-3. Sixth hit of the game for the Cats. Here comes Wallace, line drive into left center, and Bard will have to field it on a hop. Wallace is going to try for second base. Here's the throw back in. He is gone. I don't know if he made that turn really good going around there. He kind of let up, and Warriors got it back into the infield. So Wallace singles, gets cut down at second for the first out. So Wright 0 for 2 in the game. Pitch on the way. Cats a couple of base running deals here. And a double play that they hit into back in the fourth, trying to score on a sacrifice fly. Pitch on the way, out of the zone. This one, a strikeout for Thomas. It's his second strikeout. So Havik stands in, making his first plate appearance tonight. And it hit him. So Havik aboard with the hit by pitch. And Kai Kuntz will stand in. He'll re-enter the game to hit here.
Now batting for the Wildcats, number 19, Kai Kuntz.
0-1 here to Kuntz. This one gets away, and up to second base goes Thomas. In for a strike there. 1-2 to Kai Kuntz. Cats lead 6-3 as Drew Bradley went deep here in this inning. Gets away on a strike 3, and they throw down to first base to complete that strikeout. So the Cats double up Harrison here, 6-3 through 5. We'll head to the top of the 6th with more Jasper baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back for the top of the 6th inning here. Cats lead Harrison 6-3. Drew Bradley homers in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Will Wallace on for his second inning of work. Struck out a couple back in the 5th. Caleb Bard takes it for a strike. He's down 0-1. Bard, a fielder's choice RBI back in that 3-run Warrior 4th. Pitch on the way. Breaking ball in for a strike, and Wallace works out ahead 0-2. Strike three right down the middle. Wallace gets the punch out, his second of the game, to lead off the sixth here. Corey Kingsbury stands in. He doubled down the right field line his last time up, his first plate appearance since coming on for Duff, who injured himself going down the dugout steps, third base side. The 1-2. Two delivery. Missed. Right down the middle, strike three again. Wallace, 3 strikeouts, 7th for Wildcat pitching, and Nolan Doan, the left fielder, will bat. Doan 0 for 2. This one misses outside. 1-0 with 2 away. Base is clean. Jasper on top. 6-3. Have out hit the Warriors 7-5. Wallace brings it home. A little tardy by Doan. Singleton, the shortstop, would be next. A 1-1 count to the Warrior left fielder. Big gap in left center field. Pumps it home. Hammer breaking ball in for a strike. 1-2. Stays alive by rifling it back into the screen. 1-2 with 2 away. 4-run first for the Cats. They've kept Harrison down. Harrison cut it to 4-3. Cats added on a bit. The 1-2 from Wallace. Punched foul toward the Wildcat dugout off the front. One and two again from Wallace. Gets a side from Bradley and lets it fly. Line drive right field. Up against the fence. Foul. 1-2 here. Count holding to Doan. Play him to go the other way. Wallace, a high set. Brings it home. Once again fouled off. Right field side. One and two with 2 gone. Wallace delivers. Strong on and miss. Wallace strikes out the side here in the 6th. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Cats lead Harrison 6-3. We'll take a break. We'll have more Wildcat baseball after this on 18 WJTS. Back to Ruxer Field. Tyler Singleton becomes the second Warrior pitcher of the night. Levi Thomas went the first 5. Tanner Yarborough behind the plate. Also at shortstop now, Mason Baker. Andrew Noblet leads things off here against Singleton, a right-hander. Outside corner with a strike. Levi Thomas, 5 innings, 7 hits, 6 runs. Struck out 3, walked 3. Knobloch waits. This one misses outside. Hopefully this is the last at bat for the Wildcats here. 1-1 here. That is out of the zone. 2-1 with Atkins and Like to follow here in the home sixth. 2-1 here. Outside. This one hammered into center field for a base hit. Leadoff man on here in the bottom of the sixth for the Cats. Eight hits for Jasper, and here comes Tyler Atkins. Atkins bunts right through it. 0-1 here. The Wildcat right fielder popped up a couple of times tonight. Oh-2. Line drive left field. Back-to-back hits. There comes Ryan Like. So leadoff man Ryan Like will come to the plate here with nobody out in first and second. Houston Dillman out to talk it over with his pitcher here.
Now batting for the Wildcats, the left fielder, number 3,
Ryan Like will stand in. Like with first and second, he's going to bunt. Bunts it foul. Wildcats have not gotten a sacrifice bunt down all night. 0-1 here. Here's a delivery. Bunts through that one, and it's 0-2. First and second. Singleton. Plateward just a tad high. Backs him up just a bit. 1-2 now. Runner takes his lead at first, likewise at second. The 2-2 called third strike outside corner. One away. Singleton gets the strikeout.
center fielder, number 1, Giesler.
So Giesler gets in. He has a couple of guys out there. Cats lead 6-3 here in the bottom of the sixth inning against Evansville Harrison. Giesler rips it into, all right, at the second baseman. They're going to get a double play. Looked like that ball was going up the middle, but speared it to end the sixth. Cats hit into a double play right there to end the inning. We'll try to nail it down. Cats lead 6-3. We're back with more after this. Back to Ruxer Field, we head to the top of the seventh. Evansville Harrison will have Singleton, the pitcher, Spear, the second baseman, and Bard, the center fielder, as Wallace in for his third inning of work to try to finish it off for Cole Trevino, who went the first 4 innings for the Wildcats. One and 0 the count to the hitter Singleton. Backed him up just a bit, and he's ahead in the count 2-0 here. Big gap in left center field here for Singleton. Beautiful night here at Ruxer Field. Wallace trying to close it down, but he's quickly down 3-0 to the 8-hole hitter in the lineup, Tyler Singleton. Strike at the knees there. Cats with New Albany tomorrow night. See you later at 10 here on 18. Looking forward to that one. New Albany always a really good team. Knocked the Cats out of the tournament last year. This one ripped into left. Like will come in on it and make the catch for the first down of the inning. Jay Sutton will hit here for the Warriors.
Number 7, Jay Sutton.
2-1 to Sutton. Strike outside corner. Two and two. Wallace has him fouled off. Bradley didn't hold on. 2-2 with 2 away. Or 1 away, I should say. Top of the 7th. Wallace brings it home. Called third strike, struck him out with a breaking ball. Five strikeouts for Wallace, 9 for Wildcat pitching. So Caden Bard will stand in. So Bard, the leadoff man, hits it down the third base line, twisting foul. 0-1 to the center fielder. Cats at 6-0, trying to make it 7-0 heading into the New Albany game tomorrow night at Ruxer Field. So here we go with the 0-1 pitch with 2 away. One pitch from Wallace into the dirt, and it's 2-1. Two-one offering from Wallace. That leaves, or that's left upstairs, and it's 3-1. 3-1 pitch, walked him. First walk given up by Wallace. Just Just a second for Wildcat pitching. Baker, who is 1 for 3. He's the 2-hole hitter for the Warriors. Harrison in that 4A sectional down there at Evansville. Pitch high. 1-0 here. Wallace trying to shut it down and get the Wildcats the victory. Hold against the runner at first with 2 down. Wallace comes home. Fastball at the knees. 1-1 now. This one missed. Next pitch. Ball popped up. First base side. Right in foul territory. Makes the catch to end the ball game. The Wildcats win it by the final score of 6-3 over the Harrison Warriors. Wildcats stay unbeaten in the SIAC and unbeaten overall at 7-0 on the season. The Wildcats will play tomorrow night against New Albany. We'll have it for you here on 18 at WJTS. Wildcats beat Harrison 6-3. For Jeremy Marcos, I'm Kurt Gooksall saying good night from Ruxer Field.